Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Monday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, we've got a beautiful day set aside to kick the week off, but some change is on the way, and it is happening fast in the form of some freezing conditions. It's going to be an interesting one to start the week. We'll say that much at least. But hey, it's a beautiful week regardless because Halloween's happening on Friday. Some chilly temperatures stand in the way between us and then. And then, of course, some high wind speeds as well. That's not helping things in that department. We're just 4 days away from Halloween, and it's going to be an amazing time. However, we do have some chilly conditions expected. Freeze watches are expected for tonight and tomorrow. Now, here's why it's so interesting. Typically, we see the first frost, which is 32.6 degrees Fahrenheit, a couple of days ago. That's when we were expected to see it. Didn't happen. The coldest we've gotten so far for the month of October is 35 degrees, and that was a couple of Fridays ago. And the first freeze, which is at 28.6 degrees, well, that's going to be happening the day after Halloween. Except it's not. We're just skipping all of that and going straight to the freezing temperatures tonight. Grand Junction expected to see 28 degrees for tonight, and then some areas around the Western Slope seeing even cooler conditions than that, putting us very much so below average for the overnight lows, even though our highs are just a couple of degrees above average, in fact. So we're seeing widespread freeze watches in effect. They've already been issued, but they're mainly for tonight, set to expire tomorrow at 9 a.m., and then the Four Corners as well, seeing some of that here. So a lot of different areas around Junction, all the way to the Utah border, and then following that trail down from Delta into Montrose, as well as up to Glenwood Springs. It's going to be a chilly one to be sure, especially as a cold air mass kind of pushes in from the Pacific Northwest. That's where we're seeing this upper level system track, especially towards northern Colorado, and that's where a lot of the cooler temperatures in those valleys are coming from. Now, at this point in time, we're going to be seeing some very chilly temperatures for tonight. Delta, for example, seeing 23 degrees. Montrose, Grand Junction in the mid to upper 20s alongside Paonia and Nucla. Glade Park in the mid-20s, and then you got areas like Gunnison seeing a bone-chilling 13 degrees Fahrenheit for tonight. Temperatures right now in comparison, much better. So let's enjoy these mid to upper 40s in Grand Junction, Glade Park, Paonia, and Nucla, with Montrose seeing mid-50s. Moab also getting out of that 40 range, hanging out in the 50s right now. For that classroom forecast, that first bell's ringing to 43 degrees and a little bit of cloud coverage. As we head throughout the rest of the day, we're going to see that cloud coverage increase just a little bit, but still hanging out in the mid-60s for the highs. This is a good old-fashioned Grand Junction day right here. 60 degrees at noon, mid-60s for the rest of the afternoon and evening, and then the morning just a little bit on the chillier side in those low 40s. It's going to be a relatively clear day, although you will see some cloud coverage. But for that dog walking forecast, we got Betsy hanging out with us, and like we mentioned, it's going to be lovely, mostly clear conditions, and then low 40s turning into about 60 degrees by noon. Only thing you got to worry about is a little bit of extra wind speeds. Now, as we take a look ahead at that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, those mid-60s, well, they're only holding true for today, and then we're dropping about 10 degrees from today to tomorrow, and then hanging out in the 50s for the next couple of days from there. Montrose, slightly cooler, overnight lows in the upper 20s as well. Not really seeing any relief in the form of overnight above freezing temperatures until at least Thursday, but then Halloween's on Friday.